Hello everyone, this is Leanne Allegretto at the National Weather Service in Missoula, bringing you the planning briefing for today and the next several days worth of weather. And the next several days worth of weather really doesn't show too much. There is a low potential for thunderstorms each day, Monday through Thursday of this week for all areas, and that potential diminishes by Friday as we have high pressure building over the region and the threat for thunderstorms diminishes quite a bit. So there is a low potential for thunderstorms each day coming up this week, save for Friday. And here's why. The general pattern is kind of odd. We've got low pressure to the south of us, and it's undercutting high pressure that is to our west and north. And as a result, that will result in scattered thunderstorms for southwest Montana and south central Idaho Monday and Tuesday. That potential for thunderstorms does become more widespread by midweek, and then high pressure moves directly over us, and we'll have warming temperatures in the 80s and 90s by Friday into next weekend. So here's a map I tried to show the low to our south and the high that's getting wedged more northward of us. It's over the Pacific Northwest, and it's going to continue to trek eastward over British Columbia, Alberta, and even Saskatchewan. So the white arrows dictate the upper level flow around the high, and the black arrows dictate the upper level flow around the low. So it goes to show that the black arrows across central Idaho and southwest Montana, that's where the thunderstorm chances will be greatest, and they'll be moving from the southeast, coming up from the southeast, moving into southwest Montana and south central Idaho Monday into Tuesday. And then again, of course, everything gets more widespread and much more full of coverage across the Northern Rockies by midweek. But this is just to show you what the pattern is looking like currently. That low is actually going to retrograde further west with time, and that'll open the door for the high pressure to set up directly over us. And that will look like this. The low will be out of here. The high pressure should be directly over our region. That's Friday going into next weekend. And here's the general temperature trend during that time. Now the yellow bars dictate what the high temperature forecast is. The blue bars show what the low temperature forecast is. And you can see that the overnight temperatures are fairly mild. And now, don't take these numbers exact. This is just a trend to show you that we're going to be above 40 degrees, even 50 degrees overnight going through this week. And then we'll see a gradual warm up, especially going into the weekend with that high pressure setting up over us. So, and the red block that I have here, that shows the period of highest forecast confidence. So anything beyond that point is kind of a shot in the dark. We have a trend going, but it's a little less reliable than what we're seeing in the red box itself. So definitely a warming trend for the most part, and a very mild overnight period. Looking out 6 to 10 days, you can see that high pressure just doesn't want to go anywhere. So we have a higher chance of above normal temperatures persisting across our region, as well as a higher potential for below normal precipitation. So that would stand to be reasonable, because high pressure, drier conditions, they go hand in hand. So, but how's the snow melt coming along? Well, at this time of year, these are the numbers we would expect. We're melting off now from the mid and higher elevations. So most of our locations are below the 100% of normal for this time of year. This graphic itself is from the NRCS, and it shows the snow water equivalent, so the water content within the snowpack currently speaking. And you can see we've definitely begun our snow melt for the spring. But just how much? This is interesting. If you look at the left-hand graphic, it shows the snowpack as of May 1st, and the right-hand graphic shows the snowpack as of today, May 14th. And you can see, if you flick your eyes left and right there, you can see quite a bit of melting has occurred in just the past 2 weeks. And that's pretty much what we would expect. And especially with warmer overnight temperatures persisting and very warm daytime highs, this melt-off should continue as we would expect here in the springtime in the Rockies. So join us next Thursday, May 18th, for the next briefing, and give us a ring if you have any questions in the meantime. Thank you, and have a wonderful week.